When he got the baton, we were about 6 meters behind. And for the mile piece of that, that's not very far.
You know, when I got the baton, I was looking at the clock as I got the baton, and I knew that we were about a second or a second and a half slow. The Arkansas guy, Patrick Rono, was right in front of me, and I caught up to him pretty quickly in the first 400, ran about a 57, which is pretty fast, and passed him about 400 in and kept going. And after you do that and you're running alone, it's pretty tough to, you know, solo a sub 4-minute mile. As
the race went on, and Joe pretty much was on his own, I felt like when he got to the last 200 meters, the want-to was there.
And I was just watching the clock every time I came around. We ran a great time, and it's, I think, the 4th fastest time that we've ever run at Texas. Probably one of the fastest January times of any, you know, collegiate team has ever done. And it was really cool to do that, and everyone was really happy about it.
After he had ran the mile on the DMR, I think his confidence and his rhythm was much better for the mile, and he got a great record.
You know, going into the week, I think I told one of the guys, Austin Bussing on the team, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to get, you know, Leo's record. And after the DMR, you know, the DMR was pretty taxing mentally. It was tough to, you know, do that effort, but I really went into that race just wanting to race, trying to beat guys. And about halfway through, I realized based on the splits that, hey, like, it looks like we're gonna break 4 here. You know, I finished and I knew the record was 358 something. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, and Pat McGregor comes up to me and says, you know, you got the record like by 12 hundredths, you got Leo's record, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like, yes! I looked up at the scoreboard, I squinted because I couldn't see it that well, and it was great.
There's a great bunch of guys on that record board in there, and now he's on there, and I think he's looking at the 3,000 meter record right now. You're really part of something special when you can get your name up on that board.
I was really surprised with how quick it got on the board. The first thing I said was, I love Texas.
I know how excited he was because we had it already changed by Tuesday. And he's very proud of being on that board.
You know, every time I go out for a workout or a practice, and you know, you can count the number of hard workouts on one hand probably now, and you know, I'm gonna miss it.
I've really appreciated his attitude because a lot of guys say, well, I got another attempt, another race, another moment, and he looks at them like, well, I have one less. And so he's making the most of this indoor season.
The collegiate system is so cool. You know, you get the uniforms, you get, you know, the locker room, all the facilities, especially here at Texas. It's great. I love it. The training room, the ice bath, the trainers, and you know, even more importantly, I'm going to miss being on a team like this. But luckily, I can still hang around and train with the guys and train under Coach Hayes and, you know, use the track. So Coach Hayes has done a great job with me. He's been respectful of where I've come from, and he's kind of integrated, you know, the things that I want to do with the things that he wants to do. So he's been, you know, pretty flexible in that sense, and he assigned some pretty tough workouts. I'd say that since last year, we've increased the volume, the intensity, and lowered the rest of the workouts. So my body's definitely being challenged more than it has been, and I think that's going to help a lot. Hayes is a pretty tough guy, and he will push you. I think we've done a great job meshing together, us 50ers and the younger guys on the team. We bring a lot of experience in, a lot of racing and training experience, and it's been really fun to get to meet a whole nother group of guys, you know, especially a group of freshmen and sophomores who are young and kind of raw in their running. I've always loved kind of being a mentor to the younger runners, and to be able to meet an entirely new set of them and to do that over again has just been awesome. And that's what I love about the team, is kind of, you know, spreading my wisdom to everyone else and getting back from them what they give me. So we've done awesome here at Texas.